Tonight, CreaTV Sports enters the dungeon for Blossom Valley Athletic League High School boys basketball. From Overfelt High, it's the Branham Bruins and the Overfelt Royals in West Valley Division action. I'm Kirsten Fairchild. He's Darren Arbett. Welcome to the dungeon here at Overfelt. For Branham High, this year's squad is much improved from last year when the Bruins finished last in league. Senior Ryan Williams returns to lead the way for the Bruins, looking for a better finish to this season.
I think the guy got out the car shooting the basketball tonight. He can really shoot the ball, and they're going to have to depend on him tonight to really score a lot of points if they want to beat this team.
Overfelt senior Tyrus Hill is a 3-year varsity player. At 6'5", Hill is a big presence in the paint.
He really is. He can do it on the boards. He can score. He's definitely the team leader.
It's the final week of the regular season, so both teams are looking to finish strong. Up next, Bruins, Royals on CreaTV Sports.
CreaTV San Jose would like to thank PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, for their generous sponsorship of our coverage of high school sports. It's because of our sponsors that CreaTV is able to cover high school sports throughout the city of San Jose.
Branham starting David Kim at point guard. Jordan Sakamoto is the shooting guard. Ryan Williams, we just talked about him in our open, is the small forward and wing. Luke Morin is the power forward, and Alex Hall, the center tonight. And Branham and Overfelt played earlier in the year. Overfelt winning that game by 1, and they will start tonight an all-senior lineup, given this is senior night tonight. So Ivan Cardenas, David Diaz, Daryl Sang-Suliath, Josiah Ortiz, and Tyrus Hill starting tonight. Ortiz and Hill, the regular starters, although Ortiz usually starts at the small forward position. So getting ready to get underway here. Kirsten Fairchild's Darren Arbett. This is West Valley Division play, and Branham looking for a little redemption here tonight. They had been up by 2 in the final seconds in that first meeting back in January. However, Markel Hodge for Overfelt hit a 3 with time expired to give them the 1-point lead. Let's see if we're in store for that kind of excitement tonight. And a big thanks to Pacific Gas and Electric Company for allowing us to bring you this broadcast. Pacific Gas and Electric Company, a sponsor of CreaTV Sports. Robert Edwards and Ontrong are our officials tonight, as the Branham Bruins in navy blue and royal blue facing off against Overfelt in their home white jerseys with red and blue. Overfelt last weekend claiming its first ever Central Coast section title in the sport of girls wrestling. Very exciting time for them, and here a bit of a grudge match here tonight as Hill, wearing number 33, will jump center facing off against Alex Hall. Hall at 6'3", Hill at 6'5".
Two evenly matched teams. That first game they played was out of sight, going back and forth.
And Hill easily controls the tip, and it's Cardenas. Over to the right wing. Zone defense here from the Bruins. 10 on the shot clock. Cardenas with the move, and a pretty move indeed. 2-0 Overfelt.
The up and under off the backboard. 2. Nice shot by Cardenas.
Williams bringing it up. Pass down low. Good move, but then deflected. Actually, they're going to say last touch Branham. So Overfelt known for its defense. They'll play a lot of defensive schemes tonight here, Coach, and it results in a turnover early.
Yeah, they did. Nice defense there. Didn't jump on that one. Just kept his ground and got the ball.
Again, senior night here for Overfelt. So 5 starters on the floor, all seniors. Sangsuliev with the ball, gets it off to the right wing, dribbling through, threading the needle, short, but Cardenas gets his own rebound.
Cardenas did a nice job just being on the elbow there and getting that basketball.
Cardenas. And the pass. The 3 attempt for Ortiz, and it's Branham ball. Branham trailing 2-0. It's both an inside and outside game. This is Sakamoto, 5'10" junior guard. Over in the corner, David King. King losing his defender 2-0.
Nice drive to the hole right there and off that backboard there for 2 points.
90 seconds gone, all tied up at 2. First quarter action of West Valley Division play. And the whistle blows for the first time tonight. And that foul on Kim.
You see him just going to the hole there. Getting that first step is so crucial. Nice first step. Got by the defender there and was able to go up for the easy hoop.
First team foul on Branham. Cardenas gets stripped, recovers, and Branham ball.
Just tried to do a little too much there. Need to be under control and just run the offense.
Sakamoto down low to Hall. Hall bounce pass in, great position, and Morin with the bucket. The 6-foot junior forward, one of the quarterbacks on the football team. 4-2, Branham leads.
Morin had great position down low, got the ball turned around easy off the glass.
Good press break by Overfelt. 3-point attempt, short and into the hands of the Bruins. And timeout called by head coach Madison Butts. Madison Butts, who went to Vallejo High School as well as UC Davis, where he played both basketball and then later on volleyball up at UC Davis. And let's take let's take a look at Overfelt head coach Tino Mendoza in his second year. He was a point guard over at San Benito High School down in Hollister, a hay baler.
Big time football in that area.
Absolutely. And Tino Mendoza doing a great job here at Overfelt. Overfelt having lost their last 3 league games. Looking to get back in the win column tonight. Out of the timeout, a walk called on Branham. 5:08 left to go in the first. Overfelt with the ball, trailing 4-2, but had a chance to check in at the timeout. Their starters, including number 4, Markel Hodge, who has the ball now, the 6-foot junior guard, and he throws it over to the starting point guard, or typically the starting point guard. This is Brandon Macabeo. Hill over to Ortiz, and Ortiz throws it away.
They just can't get their rhythm going yet. You see they're trying to move around and run their offense, and he tried to get the ball down low to Hill, and Hill just didn't have position yet.
Also checking in number 15 for Overfelt, Jimmy No, who was on defense there. And Branham in the right place at the right time. That'll work for the center, Alex Hall. 6-2, Branham leads.
Yeah, right place, right time for Hall.
Macabeo. Hill with the ball. Branham defending the paint well. And that's going to stay Overfelt ball with 13 seconds remaining. Take a look at Hill in the right place at the right time, Coach.
Yeah, Hill did a nice job just being in the right place, right time, and putting it up.
And another turnover. Ryan Williams This is Hall again. And Hall battling hard. And Branham a little fired up here in the early going.
Hall's doing a nice job on the boards, getting those second and third shots, and did a nice job falling out of bounds, throwing the ball off a defender there.
Three-point attempt is short, but Williams gets his own rebound. Sakamoto, the best three-point shooter on this team, lets one go, but it is off the mark as Ortiz with the rebound. Overfelt looking to get some consistency going and do better care of the ball as Hill goes baseline. Short, Williams there with the rebound.
They did a nice job going to the hole there, just wasn't able to finish the play there. That's Hill.
Williams for three. Hodge with the board. However, wild dribbles into the hands of Luke Morin. So a lot of sloppy play here in the early going.
Really is a lot of sloppy play for Overfelt, just not controlling the ball and taking care of it.
2:40 left to go. Branham with the 6-2 lead and the ball. We've heard so much about is the shot clock down to 8, trying to feed a pass in, but Hill with the interception. We've heard so much about Overfelt's press, but they haven't had a dead ball situation to set that up. See if they can have a better result here in their half-court offense. And that's going to be, actually, they're going to call that foul against Branham's David Kim's second team foul, as checking in for the Bruins, number 10, Ryan Keenan, the junior guard.
Yeah, he's trying to go to the hole behind his back there, and see the defender reached in. He had good position until he reached in there, and that's where he got the foul.
Hodge with the ball, pulls up his dribble. Working on Williams, and Hill gets stripped from behind.
Branham's playing hard right now. They're playing and they're going on the floor.
What a move, coach, from Sakamoto, who finishes as well. 8-2, Bruins lead it. Minute 40 left in the first.
Goes up for the score, and you see they're putting that pressure in the backcourt right there, and they got a steal out of it.
And the pressure forces Overfelt to turn it over once again. Baseline jumper, no good. No with the rebound. Branham just getting a hand on everything. Great backdoor look. However, no having a hard time catching the ball as Cardenas returns for Overfelt, and checking in the first time for Branham, wearing number 2, Joe Gorham, the senior guard. Minute 17 left in the quarter, 25 on the shot clock for Overfelt, trailing 8-2. Hill, cross-court pass to Hodge. Hodge trying to go baseline, nice spin move, loses the defender. That gets the fans into it, 8-4. Branham with the ball and the lead.
Nice drive, like you said, spin back inside and off the glass.
And jump ball called, as great defense from Macabo.
See the spin inside there and off the glass. Great job by Hodge there.
49 on the game clock as back iron attempt from Sakamoto, and Hodge with the rebound. Saying not resetting the shot clock. It looked like it was off the foot, must have been off the shin. So 36 on game clock, 27 on shot clock. Overfelt with the chance to make this a one-possession game, but another turnover, and all alone is Sakamoto. 10-4 Branham.
Hodge is trying to drive inside on that zone, and Branham's doing a nice job sinking back and cutting those lanes off.
Good press bait by Overfelt too much, however, on the layup attempt, and it's Branham ball with 9.7 seconds remaining. Williams to bring it up. Gives it over to Sakamoto, who gets blocked and stops the clock with 2.7 seconds remaining.
They tried to go up with that one, and Hill did a nice job.
Great inbound play, but the strip by Macabo. 1 quarter in the books, a bit of a sloppy first quarter, but some good things as well. Branham comes into the dungeon, and after one, leads Overfelt 10-4.
Invest in our community's voice and become a friend of CreaTV. Just pledge an ongoing monthly donation to CreaTV San Jose and we will do the rest. Your support allows CreaTV to provide thousands of San Jose students with digital media skills, help hundreds of San Jose nonprofits tell their stories and build capacity, and air thousands of community videos. To donate, visit creatvsj.org or call 408-295-8815.
Back at Overfelt High for Blossom Valley Athletic League West Valley Division play. The visiting Branham Bruins up 10-4 over the Overfelt Royals. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kirsten Fairchild alongside Darren Arbett. And this certainly is a grudge match, a back and forth game in the first meeting of round robin play. Overfelt up by 2 at the end, or excuse me, Branham up by 2 at the end, but then a three-pointer by Hodge gave the Royals the victory.
You know, right now, Branham is doing a nice job putting pressure on Overfelt. And right now, Overfelt's just not getting their offense going. But it's early on in the game. They've missed some shots under the board. They're trying to penetrate that zone. Someone's going to have to shoot from the outside, knock down a couple of those outside shots to break that zone down.
Overfelt with the first possession of the second quarter. We saw Branham head coach Madison Butts looking on as Hodge goes baseline, almost gets trapped. Long distance two, off the glass for 2. And that was Cardenas. Cardenas, I believe, has had 4 of his team's 6 points thus far.
Yeah, threw that one up and went off the board there. I don't know if he called glass on that one, but it went off glass for 2.
3 attempt by Branham off the glass. Now that one you gotta call when it's a 3, but I didn't hear it from Sakamoto. But Branham takes a 13-6 lead with 45 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Hill, who's been just denied time and time again, earns himself a trip to the foul line after Branham commits its 3rd team foul.
That's 2 things Overfelt's going to have to do is break that semi-press, that 3/4 court press there, get the ball down low to get them out of that, as well as that zone defense.
And I believe that foul was on Alex Hall. It looked like our official was showing 11, but I believe that was on Hall. So Hill a 1 of 2 effort. It's a 13-7 ball game. Ryan Keenan with the ball for Branham. This is Sakamoto, almost gets stripped from behind. Good recovery. 3 attempt from the Bruins. Rims out, and Hodge skies high for the board. Good shot fake. Offensive board is there, and it's Hodge with the chance for a 3-point play.
And 1, you're right. Hodge is doing a nice job on the boards. You see right here, go up for the shot, and look at him get position under the board there. Gets the rebound, goes back up for 2, and a possible and 1.
Would make it a 1-possession game. Markel Hodge, all around good athlete, little shoulder shimmy, and it's Hall with the rebound. Kim with the ball. Great laser pass down low. But the denial by Overfelt. Royals with a bit of momentum swing. And this is Branham's 5th team foul compared to 0 for Overfelt.
And their fouls are reach-in fouls. It's not like they're getting physical with them. They're reaching in for the ball. Just move your feet and stay in front of them. I'm sure Coach is going to point that out in the next break.
Morin checks in, replacing Kim out on the floor for Branham. 6 and change left to go in the second. Overfelt trailing 13-9. What hustle on the floor. Hot potato, and it finally comes back into the hands of Overfelt. Some scrappy defense by both teams. Hodge dribbles into traffic, wild miss. Hill goes up high, and they're going to say Branham ball.
See, Overfelt's trying to dribble through 3 players there in that zone instead of just stop and pop that little short jumper there, which would get them out of that.
Williams. Pass down low to the low post. Kicked out for 3. Rims out, and Hodge there. He's doing a great job cleaning up the glass defensively. Blocked by Branham. Ryan Keenan, and his bench loves it.
He tried to take it to the hole there, and Keenan was able to just get his hand up there and get a nice block.
5:28 left to go in the second. Overfelt with the ball, trailing 13-9. A lot of perimeter passing and a deflection. Some great reads by both defenses tonight. Williams with the pass down low. Back iron. Hill swats it out, but it goes Branham's way. Williams. Back iron. Hodge there again. He's just got great position.
Really did. He had good position. Went up high for the ball. Got it up court.
4:45 left to go. 3 attempt from Overfelt. And you see the hustle from Hill to run it down, but it's Branham ball.
I like that hustle by Hill. He saw that rebound going off and did a nice job just hustling out there trying to get the basketball. Wasn't able to come up with it.
David Diaz, number 10, returns to the lineup for Overfelt. Williams comes out, checks Kim back in for Branham. Score stalled, 13-9. Branham with the ball in the lead. This is the center, Hall. Back iron, but gets his own rebound. Nope, it's taken away by Overfelt. On a 1 and 4, Diaz holds up. Diaz for 3. Front rim. Branham with the rebound. You know, Overfelt's doing a great job rebounding defensively, not so much offensively.
Yeah, Diaz is trying that 3. He's just not able to come up with it.
I don't know how that pass got past Hill. However, the cripple missed. Short range bucket missed. And it's a walk on Overfelt. 3:49 left to go in the second. Timeout called by Branham.
You see the walk right there, just didn't put the ball down on the floor fast enough and took those extra steps and turnover.
Pacific Gas and Electric Company is the sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, for your support of high school athletics in Santa Clara County. Madison Butts, the head coach of Branham, as mentioned earlier, a graduate of both Vallejo High and UC Davis. He actually teaches Algebra 1 and 2 at Branham High School. Last year, his squad went 5-19 overall, and this year in league and round robin play, First half, Branham was 2-5. They're already 3-2 the second go-around. He's very happy with how his team has been able to improve throughout the course of the season.
He's a good basketball coach. He understands the game. He played the game. And the kids respect him. And no doubt in my mind, he's going to have this team get them to the championship and be one of the elite teams in the league.
(13-13) after the first quarter. That is the score between Lee and Piedmont Hills. Big eye on that Mount Hamilton division matchup with championship implications, and a 3 delivered out of the timeout by Luke Morin of Branham. 16-9 the Bruins lead, but another hand check foul. The foul 6 for Branham, 0 for Overfelt.
And like I said, Branham's reaching in a lot, and you just have to move your feet there.
I think that speaks to the speed of this Overfelt squad. It's still looking to kind of fire up their shooting. A little cold here in the early going. Inside 4 minutes. This is Hodge. 3 attempts. Looked like it might have been partially deflected as Hall with a board.
And that's the thing. Overfelt's going to have to hit some shots.
The runner. Back iron, and Hodge again. Coach, a lot of rebounds early on from Hodge, but they're all on defense. Trying to go coast to coast. He does. Maybe that'll spark this Overfelt offense. 16-11. Branham with the ball and the lead. 2:45 left to go in the first half.
Very athletic to go up and get that rebound, dribble at that 6'4" size, and go coast to coast and put it in.
3 attempt rims out by Keenan. This time it's Hill with the board. So 1 and done for both teams tonight, it seems. 1 and out. Bounce pass into Hill. A little pushing and shoving. And already Overfelt is in the bonus.
Trying to get that ball down the hill, down low. Big guy, because Overfelt is really controlling the boards on both ends of the floor here.
Overfelt Royals checking back in. Jimmy No. And also trying to get Cardenas back out on the floor, but first Tyrus Hill. So shoot. I guess they're saying I'm not sure if they thought 1-1. Overfelt already cleared all the players, and Hill gets the friendly hometown roll and earns himself another. Tyrus Hill, who missed a game recently because of an injury, back in the lineup for Overfelt. 2 of 2 effort from Hill makes it a 1-possession game with 2:21 left to go in the first.
2 big free throws there by Hill, the big fella, doing well on the boards and well at the free throw line.
And the first foul called on Overfelt, pushing foul on the floor as Williams returns, giving Hall a rest for Branham. And we got the ball stuck up there. Interesting, Overfelt taking this time to talk things over while Branham, the away team, trying to get that ball down. This is always so finally Branham going to let the officials try to get the ball down. They may have to, not sure if that, very close. Our officiating crew on Trong.
Maybe a broom handle.
Yeah. Or I would think those rims would need to be movable. There we go. Oh. Looked like it was about to shake it loose. I think this is going to, nope, this one thing. Well, we've got a small break in the action here. please visit us at www.creatvsj.org. CreaTV is able to provide coverage of local high school sports through the generous support of our sponsors, but also through viewers like you. If you enjoyed these games on Classrooms Channel 28, please consider becoming a friend of CreaTV. For as little as $10 a month, you can help showcase our local athletes by bringing professional coverage to the airwaves. Please visit creatvsj.org for more information. Back to action. Now I have a game ball back in, and Branham with a fresh shot clock. And very close to backing up was Ryan Keene and getting a possible backcourt violation. Again, another one and done as Overfelt with another defensive rebound.
Great rebounding by Overfelt. Let's see, can they move the ball around and get a nice clean shot.
Inside 2 minutes. It's a one-possession ball game. Hodge finding the open teammate. Gets it into Hill. Hill, spin move in the paint. And will head to the line to shoot two as Nick Campbell picks up the foul. Or excuse me, correction, Mitch King, the 6'3" senior forward, with the foul.
You see him getting the ball down low. You're going to see right there the heel. He comes around and see he's getting held right there.
Hill, who made two previous, misses his first. It's the 8th team foul on Branham. One of two from Hill as Macabeo back in. Hill has a seat. It's a 2-point ball game, 98 seconds remaining in the half. Williams brings it up for Branham. Brings it up. Looked like he threw that up. And Overfelt with a chance to tie it or take the lead. Hodge, back iron.
Just wasn't able to finish that play. Did a nice job penetrating there, but wasn't able to finish it.
3 attempt, rims out. And you saw that looked like Hodge might have gotten all ball, but that wasn't the call. Mitch King will head to the line to shoot two.
That was close there.
Mitch King, one of two quarterbacks that played regularly for Branham this year. Luke Morin the other, and both of these quarterbacks here on the basketball team, along with David Kim, who was the starting running back for Branham. And Mitch King makes it a 4-point ball game once again. 70 seconds remaining, and another steal. Great fast break, however, again, little finish, and players, I tell you, hot potato. Good numbers for Overfelt. And a heads-up play as No cuts the lead to 2.
They're playing hard out there right now, and it's two well-matched teams.
Williams, that would have been for 3, and I think that was an own bucket there between No and Hodge. You don't see that too often, both of them going for the rebound, instead putting it through. Second differential between game and shot clock. Game clock showing 23. See if Branham holds for the last shot. Excuse me, Overfelt holds for the last shot. They run their motion offense. Now down to 5 on the shot clock. Fans try to let them know. And looks like time is going to expire. So Branham with the 2016 lead. Overfelt outscoring the Bruins. However, Branham still up by 4. We'll return for the CreaTV Sports halftime show live from the dungeon at Overfelt. Stay with us.
CreaTV San Jose would like to thank PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, for their generous sponsorship of our coverage of high school sports. It's because of our sponsors that CreaTV is able to cover high school sports throughout the city of San Jose.
first half. Branham got off to a terrific start, but the first bucket went to Overfelt, and then Branham started exploiting some cracks in the defense. A lot of attacking the lane by Branham early on.
Yeah, you saw him going to the hole there and was able to get it off the glass. They played great pressure defense. That half-court pressure was tough for Overfelt to beat. You see right there, once again, going down the middle right there for an easy two. Overfelt shooting the ball, and then you see the big fella Hodges right there just going up strong, getting that offensive rebound and going back up with it for an and one. Then, like you said, Branham was able to just exploit him offensively, gets the ball over the top there. And it took a few minutes to get it down there. You see finally the quarterback, football player there. Look at it.
Yeah.
Got it down. Gives you the presidential wave like, yeah, no problem. And you see they're playing hard right now. I like what they're doing. Easy two right there for Overfelt. I thought Branham was going to break the game over, but Overfelt continued to play hard, and they got back in it, or stayed in it, I should say, and it's a 20-16 ball game now.
And back to action here at the Dungeon. Branham with the lead 20-16 and starting things off here in the second half. Man-to-man D from Overfelt. Nice pass down low to Hall, and Hall has a chance for a +1. And that foul on Josiah Ortiz, one of the co-captains of this Overfelt squad. And Overfelt High, established in 1962. What a rich history. And in fact, this gymnasium, the Dungeon, the second biggest in the Central Coast section, right behind Independence. Also the red, white, and blue. So 3 points to start for Branham as our first look at Overfelt here on offense in the second half, trailing 23-16.
You see now they broke that press, and it's something you and I were talking about at halftime. When you catch the ball, pass it. Don't put it on the ground. On the floor. Just continue to pass the basketball.
Macabeo, the sophomore, with the ball. Over to Ortiz. Ortiz for three, and it's a weak side board by Branham.
Ortiz just can't find the range tonight. Obviously, that's his shot.
Sakamoto kicking off to Hall, not ready to catch it. This is Kim. Kim with the runner over the big guys. Hall there to clean it up. Nope, they're going to call him on a walk.
You had Hill, which is a big presence there, over his back there with his arms up, and he was trying to do the pump fakes there and just didn't get his feet on the ground.
Hodge with the ball. Branham almost knocks it away. Ten seconds on the shot clock as the dribble drive by Ortiz for two.
Nice drive by him, taking it to the hole there and finished strong.
Williams in traffic, draws the contact. Ryan Williams, who had a season-high 16 points in the first meeting versus Overfelt, second leading scorer on the team. Bounce pass in, perfect. However, Hall can't finish. Right hand, left side doesn't fall. Overfelt ball.
Overfelt's been very strong on the boards tonight.
Hill going baseline, runs into Williams. Nobody moving for Overfelt. On baseline, Macabeo. It's going to stay Overfelt ball with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Just over 6 left in the third.
Overfelt's moving the ball a lot better in this second half here.
Hodge finds himself all alone off the glass. Hill comes crashing in for the board. Still very streaky offense for Overfelt. Great save by Branham. Overfelt really keeping Branham out of the paint. And it's the steal by Ortiz. And a little better crashing of the boards on offense. And it looks like No might have taken a finger to the ear.
Yeah, like he got a shot to the side of the head there. It's getting rough under those boards. Both teams are playing really hard.
Mitch King and Sakamoto return for Branham. Fresh shot clock for the Royals. Another foul on Branham. That one on Hall. Second team foul on the Bruins.
Ortiz is doing the right thing. When you can't hit that shot from the outside, coaches tell you what, take it to the hole. And that's what he's doing right now. And he got fouled.
Josiah Ortiz misses his first. He's the jokester on the squad, according to his head coach, Tino Mendoza. Really has a natural ability of diffusing tense situations and keeping people nice and loose out there. As King with the rebound, 23-18, a little more than 5 minutes left in the third. A lot of glass being used tonight, this time by Hall.
Yeah, it was a nice bucket there off the glass by Hall. And
25-18, Overfelt trails. Just 2 points here in the third. Long range for Hill. King does a really nice job coming off the bench and proving a presence on the boards. Sakamoto, we saw that nice lay-in by him. Great passing. King wide open, draws the contact, heads to the line to try and make it three.
yeah, King gave him a jolt there in the arm coming off the bench, and see him getting the ball under there all by himself. Pump fake, goes up strong, and one.
It's a 10-point ball game. Branham with the lead. Overfelt still looking to get things going, and this time Ortiz draws the contact. He'll be back at the line to shoot two. Third team foul on Branham as Williams comes on over to talk to one of our officials.
Ortiz missed 2 free throws the last time he was at the line, and Overfelt's going to have to start making some of these free throws here if they want to get back in this ball game.
Both of these coaches said their free throw shooting as a team has been rather inconsistent all season. As Cardenas returns, No has a seat for Overfelt. Chance to get this back down to single digits. Everything but in.
Got to make your free throws.
3-point attempt from Branham, back iron. And the Bruins reset here. Williams, great feed. You know, we're looking at Williams. He's just averaging about 8.5 points per game. I think that's probably because he's a very unselfish player, Coach. There have been at least 5 occasions tonight where I expected him to take it to the rack or take a shot. Instead, he's always looking for the open teammate, as he does in this situation. He very well could have shot that himself.
Yeah, and you see King coming off the bench there. He kept that possession alive with a rebound, kicked it out, gets the ball back all alone, goes up, got fouled. We'll be at the line when we come back.
Timeout on the floor, just under 4 remaining in the third quarter. Thanks so much to Pacific Gas and Electric Company for its sponsorship of this broadcast. Pacific Gas and Electric Company, a sponsor of CreaTV Sports, showing its support for high school athletics in Santa Clara County. Madison Butts chatting with his fellow coach and looking for an update between Lee and Piedmont Hills. Perhaps our producer will repeat that. 34-25 at halftime. Lee or Piedmont Hills in the lead? Lee in the lead, so 13-13 after, or all tied up after one quarter, but now Lee with the lead. They won that first meeting between Lee and Piedmont Hills. Is back to action here. Mitch King of Branham missing his first attempt. Chance to make this 11-point game. Nope. And it's Overfelt ball.
Yeah, Overfelt needs to get some offense. That's been the problem all night, is just their offense. I feel like they're playing hard. Coming into the game, they said Ortiz was the guy that could shoot from anywhere on the court. He's not hot tonight, and anytime that happens, you need to take it to the bucket, and that's what he's been doing in the second half.
Sakamoto picks up another foul. 4-team foul on Branham as he heads to the bench. Ryan Keenan replacing him out on the floor. Trying to get it to Hill at the high post. Instead, it's King with the steal. King. And King is finding a way to get to the line tonight.
King is doing a nice job. He's strong on the boards. He's just getting those garbage points under the basket, Kirsten, and really keeping his team with this big lead.
Mitch King had the eye of the tiger there, but still a miss.
Yeah, you see him right here. It's going up strong there. He gets fouled over the face there. Just wasn't able to finish.
That one goes down. 29-18 the score. 3:25 left to go in the third. That's the way to break the press. As you see, David Diaz wearing number 10 back out on the floor for Overfelt. And they're going to say off of Macabeo, but Macabeo saying he was pushed a little from behind. Branham ball.
Things just aren't going right now for Overfelt, but the thing you have to do is continue to play hard and create your breaks.
Overfelt just 2 points here in the third. And Hodge trying to have a spark, give a spark, and gives it right back. This time it's Hall who comes up with it. Williams pulls up his dribble. Great move. And then King comes in from behind. Overfelt ball.
Yeah, Hodge got that ball, but his teammates were all hovering around him. When you get those fast breaks, you need to spread out and give the guy who has the ball at the point somewhere to throw the basketball.
Ortiz comes out, no comes in. Boy, these coaches not calling a lot of timeouts here. Letting the guys try to work it out as the game goes on, but some of these starters have been running up and down the floor. Perhaps the fourth quarter is they're saving the timeouts for. Hill looked like he might have been pushed from behind. No call, and it's Hall there with another defensive board. Nice pass. And off the glass, Branham gets a bucket from Keenan.
He did a nice job just going through the lane there, kicking out to the trailer, coming through the hole there off the glass for two.
31-18. Branham's really extended its lead here. They've cleared the bench, waiting to sub in everyone at this point. And that should reset the shot clock and allows Branham to check in 3.
Here you see right there just a cutter in the lane right there coming to the hold and just off the glass for an easy 2.
Sakamoto returns for Branham, as well Joe Gorham, number 2, and Luke Morin, number 5. 95 seconds left here in the third. Hodge has a chance to make a 3. They have kept him quiet here in the third.
Yeah, Hodge is a big athletic kid. You see him here going to the hole. Goes up. Nice touch there for 2.
A foul on King, 15 foul. And Morin with the rebound. 31-20. And Overfelt ball. 6'7" head coach Madison Butts. Not happy with that pass.
I'm sure Coach Butts was telling them not this calmly, but hey, we didn't need to do that. Let's just run our offense and move the ball around. We have an 11-point lead.
Both Williams and Hall on the bench for Branham, getting a rest. Chance for Overfelt here against a few of the reserves. And another foul by Branham. This time it's Keenan, 16 foul.
You see right here, goes a foul right there, just reach in by Keenan.
Minute left to go here in the third. Overfelt, Hodge showing he's got some moves, gets the ball to Hill. Hill. And that sends Hill to the line, 1-1. That foul on Morin, and Coach Butts, perhaps, I think, rethinking whether he can sit his starters for the rest of the third.
Yeah, you see it was a foul right there on Morin, on Hill.
Hill, who's had a relatively quiet night tonight. Two of two, and brings this deficit back to single digits, 31-22. Branham with the ball in the lead. Great press break by the Bruins. King with a spin move of his own, and that on Hill. That's a 16 foul, but King will head to the line on the shooting foul.
See him right here spinning in the middle there, and Hill has his hands up there, but
Gotta hold your ground.
gotta hold your ground.
Tell you, if Mitch King would have had a little better night from the foul line, this would be a more significant lead here for Branham. He's done a great job getting to the line. One of two effort. Back to a 10-point lead for Branham. 42 ticks left in the third. Cardenas. Risky cross-court pass, but it pays off. Hodge kicking out. Wide open, rims out. Hodge is there. Nope, loses. No, they're gonna say stays Overfelt ball with 18.6 seconds remaining.
That ball just didn't drop. It was a nice shot, just went in and came out.
And timeout called with 18 seconds remaining. Tino Mendoza, the head coach of Overfelt, wants to draw it up. Third quarter action, Branham up by 10. Alongside Darren Arbett, I'm Kirsten Fairchills. Thank you so much for joining us this school year. In the fall, we had some terrific football games. girls volleyball as well, and then girls and boys basketball here in the winter. Big thanks to our hard-working crew made up of staff and volunteers, and the support from our viewers and all of our sponsors all season long, especially Pacific Gas and Electric Company for their continued support. It's been a terrific, terrific school year thus far.
It really has. We've had some great football games, and basketball games have been really interesting also, and it's just so much fun to come every week and work with the staff here at CreaTV.
Absolutely. Make sure, folks, you visit CreaTVSJ.org, the website, and also follow us on Twitter and take advantage of what CreaTV can do for everyone here in the community in Santa Clara County. Out of the timeout, Overfelt looking to get it back down to single digits once again. Now 10 on the shot clock. Hodge, you'd like to see some movement from Hill. 3-point attempt, rims out. Sakamoto there for the Bruins, trying to get it up to Keenan. And not a well-executed final possession for Overfelt, but 8 minutes left to play. Can Branham get a little bit of redemption and turn the tables this time around, or will Overfelt mount the comeback? Find out when we return to the fourth quarter of Branham versus Overfelt on CreaTV Sports.
Invest in our community's voice and become a friend of CreaTV. Just pledge an ongoing monthly donation to CreaTV San Jose and we will do the rest. Your support allows CreaTV to provide thousands of San Jose students with digital media skills, help hundreds of San Jose nonprofits tell their stories and build capacity, and air thousands of community videos. To donate, visit creatvsj.org or call 408-295-8815.
Branham up 32-22 over Overfelt in West Valley Division play of the Blossom Valley Athletic League. Welcome back, everyone. Kirsten Fairchild alongside Darren Arbet. Thank you so much for joining us. Branham, the more consistent team throughout this game, wouldn't you say, Darren?
Absolutely. Branham has been really consistent as far as, well, better than Overfelt at consistency with shots. I got to say Overfelt has the edge on the boards, but free throws, I think, is a big factor in this game. Branham has done a better job shooting their free throws.
And Overfelt with the first possession, but you see the wild pass by Cardenas. He immediately puts his head in his hands after the mistake. Branham doing a much better job breaking this Overfelt press than in the first meeting. However, that attempt comes up empty. Hodge looking to go coast to coast. It's the 8th team foul, shooting foul, that sends Hodge to the line.
You're right. Hodge is going coast to coast and got fouled on that. He's so athletic and has great hops there and need to hit these free throws.
Hodge last year makes the free throw. Top 5 in the league in terms of points, rebounds, and assists. Now remember, Tyrus Hill was the 2013 Junior of the Year for this division, the West Valley division. Branham's done a good job containing him tonight.
They really have.
Hall, the pass, a little too casually attempted perhaps. That ball ends up Branham's way. You see that's such an example of the unselfishness of all this Branham team, always looking to make that extra pass. Sometimes, however, it seems as if the last passer could have been a shooter, as Williams doing a good job forcing that turnover. And it's Morin with the lay-in.
Got to be strong with the basketball and look to pass it.
You see Morin darting in there, knocking the ball away. Nothing can be casual against either of these opponents. Really, two teams you can tell prides itself. Each team prides itself on defense. As I struggle with my grammar.
Oh no.
Overfelt. 3. Nobody crashing the boards except for Branham. And then we'll say a walk. Coach, I'm a little surprised that Overfelt's gone for the long ball. They've got a size advantage with Hill and Hodge. See if they can work the ball inside a little more.
But Branham's collapsing in there.
Just see Branham again. It's the one thing about breaking the press with those long passes. And that's the 7th team foul on Overfelt. And at the line is Luke Morin. He split the quarterbacking duties with Mitch King this year.
They're trying to get the ball there. And you see right there, Morin going up and getting that rebound. And
1 of 2 effort. 35-24 the score. See if the Royals try to work the inside game. There you go. Coach Fairchild's in the house.
yes. But sometimes you have to hit that outside shot to open up that game down low to make them come out and try to take away that jump shot.
Royals need a stop here. Williams going baseline. And a walk. It's a 9-point deficit for Overfelt. 5:43 left to go. One thing I also like about that last possession is they scored quickly.
I want to say the last time they played, each team was up in double digits before the end of the game. Like you said, that last second shot for an Overfelt win.
Hodge going baseline. And a late whistle, but it's going to be on Hall. I believe that's his 3rd. It's a 9th team foul. And at the line is Markel Hodge.
See right here going to the hole and does a nice job bodying himself back to the key and going up and getting fouled.
Big from Hodge. No returns. Ortiz has a seed. Hodge, the inspirational, the motivator on this squad. Inspirational leader. Chance to make this a 7-point ball game. Rims out, Hall is there. Blocked from behind by Hill. Loose ball. And timeout called, and it looks like we have an injured Royal down on the floor. And Overfelt has certainly had its share of injuries late in this season, and they went from 6-3 to 6-6 and leave. And I just really don't like the way this player is laying down on the floor, Coach. I'm not sure we saw exactly what precipitated the injury there, but cause for concern for Overfelt.
Looks like he's turning over now.
He's already wearing the knee brace. So 5:14 and a big round of applause as trying to walk it off is Macabeo, being helped by the coaching staff. You hear the cheerleaders cheering for him, so I believe there is a trainer in the house tonight to be able to attend to Brandon Macabeo, who's called the great communicator on this squad. And This team will have to, looks like at this point, may have to play without him. Trailing by 8 with 5:14 left to go in the game.
Yeah, he's pointing to his knee there.
Branham, meanwhile, as you mentioned, Coach, the previous meeting went back and forth between these two squads. And Branham has been in the driver's seat for the most part. Coach Butts, I think, trying to make certain that doesn't go away.
Yeah, Coach Butts, he's done a nice job with the press and the trap on defense, and Overfelt struggled a little with that tonight.
In this West Valley division, there's a log jam up at the top. Yerba Buena, Del Mar, and James Lick all at 8 and 4. Mount Pleasant in 4th at 7 and 5. And Andrew Hill and Overfelt tied at 6 and 6. Branham at 5 and 7. And San Jose High at 0 and 12 after the injury timeout. 35-27, Overfelt ball, 5:14 left to go in the ball game. Overfelt will be in the double bonus on the next Branham foul. Branham in the bonus. Hill driving the lane, kicks off to Hodge. Cardenas. Hill. And will stay Overfelt ball. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Yeah, Hill was just trying to get under the basket there and take the ball to the hole and wasn't able to convert.
Hodge for 3. Front rim, but an offensive rebound, although they're going to say that was a walk by No.
Wow, that's interesting. I thought defensive player and No was going after the ball there. Interesting.
And our official table trying to get the attention of our officiating crew. Not sure what the delay was, but we're back in business. Branham, the ball just literally bouncing their way. And cleaning things up is Morin. Morin's been racking it up tonight. And another whistle blows here, and I'm not sure if we have some game clock or shot clock issues here, perhaps with the possession arrow. So it's official timeout on the floor with 4:40 left to go. And we're going to take this opportunity to thank Pacific Gas and Electric Company for its continued support of CreaTV Sports and High School Athletics. Thank you so much, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, for your sponsorship. Alongside Darren Arbette, I'm Kirsten Fairchild. A big thanks for joining us here midweek for this West Valley Division basketball showdown between two fairly evenly matched teams.
And Overfelt hasn't been able to hit their jump shots, and I think the last game, Ortiz and company were able to hit those shots. And, the rebounding with Hill and Hodge, those guys can go up and get those rebounds. And Ortiz was able to drive a little tonight, but Branham, you have to give them credit. They've done a tremendous job pressing. They've done a tremendous job with that trapping defense, and they've hit their free throws, and they've moved the ball around and found the open guy that didn't put the ball on the floor and put it right up for 2 off the board. So you have to take your hat off to Branham. They came in here with the eye of the tiger and was ready to play tonight.
Overfelt 4 losses in a row, although they beat Yerba Buena 10-point ball game. Overfelt trailing, 4:20 left to go. Hodge. Hill and Hodge looking for a little more spacing, I think, on this side. But the steal and the fast break run to perfection by the Bruins. 12-point ball game.
Yeah, Overfelt's dribbling the ball way too much, and you have to give it to Branham. Look at that. Nice pressing defense, playing hard, getting it done.
Williams misses the layup. He has been a spark defensively tonight.
You see right there, Hill can't dribble the ball right in front of the defender. It was a nice steal there by Kim, and easy bucket.
3:45 left to go in the game. Branham with the 12-point lead. Hall, the center, missing. Here comes Overfelt. They're going to call a blocking foul on Branham. It's 10th team foul. It was a shooting foul, so at the line is Ortiz, who has struggled at the line, but now needs to wipe that slate clean and start cutting into this deficit.
Need to hit the free throws. Overfelt's going to have to hit some threes, and they're going to have to start pressing and get a couple of takeaways here.
Hard-working Josiah Ortiz. So difficult when you've had a cold night from the foul line. It seems like if you get one through, it opens the floodgates. Perhaps a little bit of overthinking it at this point. There you go. 11-point lead for Branham. And it's Overfelt ball.
That's what they need to do right there to get back into this basketball game, is create those type of turnovers right there.
3:15 left to go. Overfelt can get it down to single digits. One possession at a time. But using a lot of clock. This seemed the best strategy, and I'm not sure if that was the best time for that play.
Yeah, just didn't execute it, but they're going to have to figure out something here, and I see them pressing. That's what they're going to have to do. Is
I like the idea of a backdoor pass there. I'm just not sure if the alley-oop was the way to go. And Hall with a nice move around the basket. 41-28 the lead. 2:40 left to go. Hill, runner. Little more Tyrus Hill can't hurt.
nice job by Tyrus Hill, just going through the lane there, keeping the ball up high and dropping it in for two.
Branham chewing up the clock. 2:15 left to go. Third, it's going to stay Branham ball.
Overfelt needs to be aggressive and try to get steals here. They need to trap.
Williams with the runner, baseline runner for the bucket. 2 minutes left to go for Overfelt, trailing by 13. Hodge threading the needle, and with the left hand, the miss, but he'll head to the line to shoot two. And that foul on Sakamoto. Markel Hodge at the line. Ian Hill and Ortiz, the co-captains of this Overfelt squad, and Overfelt with such a rich history of high school athletics, state champions in wrestling, and Boy, what an alum. And Lee Evans, the former Olympian and world record holder, undefeated during his high school career. 1 year at San Jose City College, and then part of that San Jose State Speed City track team. Gold medal winner at the Mexico City Olympics, and I believe Hall has fouled out of this game. And that brings King in, which may not be a good thing as far as Overfelt fans are concerned.
King's had a nice night tonight.
As Overfelt looking to check in number 32. Unfortunately, we do not have a number 32 on our roster. Not sure. And Hodge will have a seat as DS returns. So both Hill and Hodge, looks like at this point they will watch this one. Minute 45 left to go, 43-32 the score. And King again earns himself a trip to the line.
Yeah, King is strong down under the boards. He did a nice job getting position down there and turned around and went up strong and was fouled there.
Raymond Horan, number 24, looks to check in. As King misses free throw, and that brings in Ryan Keenan as well as Joe Gorham for Branham. I'm wondering if our Overfelt player that we don't have a number for. Let's see if we can track down who that is. Might be Emmett Porter. And through the hands of Horan, Branham ball.
And Horan just wasn't able to come up with that basketball, and it went off of him.
King beyond the foul line. Rebound Horan. Sang-Suliath with the ball. Stolen by Keenan. This is a big win for Branham. Although 3 in the key called on the Bruins. 55 seconds remaining. Couple of players we do not have on our roster for Overfelt. Our apologies. Sang-Suliath. Rebound there by Horan. Stays Overfelt ball. Three attempt. Rebound Branham.
Definitely not afraid to shoot the ball coming off.
Yeah, you got to pressure coach when you get the chance.
Just going to keep it out.
And it's backcourt violation. Mental error. Coach Butts just can't believe it. Still want your team to play disciplined basketball out there, and Overfelt will have 18 seconds remaining, but considering they lost by 1 previously, Coach Butts, I would think, have to be happy with this result. Sang-Suliath fade away, and good block out by Branham, and Branham has done it. The Bruins come into the dungeon and will exit with a 43-32 victory. That improves Branham to 9-12, overall 6-7. and will work them into a tie with Overfelt, who drops to 6 and 7 in league play, and 8 and 12 overall. Darren, your thoughts of this one?
It was a tough basketball game for Overfelt. I thought they came in with all the intentions to play hard. They just couldn't hit their shots. They couldn't hit their free throws, but I thought the effort was there.
We're going to step away and return with our CreaTV Sports post-game show. Branham victorious at Overfelt. Back with more in just a moment. Back at Overfelt High School, post-game show of CreaTV Sports. Overfelt trailing at the break to Branham. Josiah Ortiz with nice determination there for the bucket, but too much Branham.
Yeah, Branham was able to go to the hole you see here. There's a miss, and look at that tenacious defense. Up, easy bucket for Morin right there.
Luke Morin leading his team with 10 points. And Ortiz with another bucket.
See the steal right there, and watch the dish off to Sakamoto.
Sakamoto, one of 3 Branham players with 9 points. The other 2 were King and Hall, as we see the alley-oop attempt. Too much alley, not enough oop. And there's Hall, bucket for him. Hodge leading all scorers with 13. For Overfelt, Hill kept relatively quiet, but a nice drive on this.
6'4" with hops, able to go to the basket. You saw right there he was able to put it in for 2.
Branham 43, Overfelt 32. A big thanks to Pacific Gas and Electric Company for its sponsorship. Thank you so much, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, for your sponsorship of CreaTV Sports. Back live here at Overfelt High School alongside Darren Arbett. I'm Kirsten Fairchilds. This one had grudge match written all over it. A buzzer beater by Overfelt the first time around. A 3 to give Overfelt a 1-point victory as time expired. This one not so much close. Branham really came out and executed its game plan very well.
First of all, Overfelt, I don't think they hit a 3 all night tonight. They didn't hit many outside buckets. They tried to take it to the hole. Branham did a nice job with that collapsing defense. They were pressing. They were trapping them. It was just a tough night for Overfelt tonight.
And Branham now has worked its way back in, continuing to improve, and really a chance to finish off the season with a positive record, a winning record.
They played a great game tonight. They played hard. They were able to go deep into their bench, got some good minutes from the guys on the end of the bench. And anytime you can do that, you're usually going to win the basketball game.
Well, it's parity has been the name of the game for the West Valley Division this year and continues to be so. But this one, all Branham in the driver's seat basically from the early going. On behalf of my partner tonight, Darren Arbett, our entire CreaTV Sports and crew made up of staff and volunteers, I'm Kirsten Fairchild. So long from San Jose. Branham with a big win tonight here in Overfelt.